This is my closet in my parents' house. Yes, I'm in a closet talking about wrestling in my parents' house. Oh dear. But before you judge, I am a college graduate, and unlike some of my peers, I actually do believe in taking your time and investing and saving your money so that when you do go off on your own, you don't end up coming back to your parents' house in a closet talking about wrestling. But yes, this is what I like to call the inaugural show of Josh Whitfield's Wrestling Wednesday. See how I did that like Paul Heyman when he used to point his hand in the air and say things that made it seem like it was bigger than it really was because he's Paul Heyman. But yes, this is Wrestling Wednesdays. This is the first ever Wrestling Wednesdays. I came up with that theme on my own, so that makes it important, I hope. I'm doing this because I love wrestling. I really do. And I figured, why not? You love to sing, you love to dance, you love to write, you love to act, you love to do all those things, and you promote those. So why not make wrestling a part of your everyday struggle? And I figured at least one day out of the week, you can give wrestling fans what they all love: an opportunity to judge somebody else. I'm your guy. And of course, I am no way affiliated with the amazing WhatCulture.com guys. I mean, I love them with everything in my being. I mean, they have influenced me. So don't sue me if you think that I'm stealing from you, because I'm not. I'm influenced, but this is all me, I promise. And I just want to say thank you guys. And I'm gonna get off of you now. But I figured, since this is my first ever actual show, a show that you're a part of, history being made as being the first ever one, I figured first and foremost I should introduce myself and let the people know who I am. Well, I am Josh. Now that you guys know who I am, I just want to thank you all for tuning in, and I figured the best way to start off anything involving wrestling, and the best way to get people to know you, is to debate top 10 greatest matches of all time. How can you only choose 10 matches when there's 5 billion of them? Well, the solution is simple. You go back to around 2006 to 2010, and anything wrestling, you just erase it because it was terrible. No, seriously. You just go off of a many of things. There's no right or wrong answer. A lot of things go into what makes a wrestling match great. If you saw it live, history behind it, the storyline, who's in it, bias, what made you feel. I do know that there's at least 10 matches that I can come up with that will show you exactly where I am with wrestling, and 10 matches that are near and dear to my heart. And first, I want to also say that this match list is not in any particular order, except for maybe 3, 2, and 1. But the rest of them are just matches that I always love. So please, in your comment sections, don't get mad at me and say, how dare you put this match above this match? Well, unless that brings you to the comment section, then great. By all means, continue to tell me how much of a jerk I am for saying that this match is better than that match. But other than that, do what you want. I don't care. It's a comment section. It'll probably get deleted anyway. As a matter of fact, anybody that's actually a real person out there that comments, put in parentheses, I'm real. Because, trolls are trolls. Number 10. AJ Styles versus John Cena, SummerSlam 2016. Where do I begin? This match, by far, is the match of the year. I mean, there's no question about that. But you just got to look at it from the perspective of at least what I was going into thinking. We had already saw John Cena versus AJ Styles for the first time ever at Money in the Bank. And in my opinion, the match failed in hype. Now, a lot of that has to go to the fact that Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson interfered. Woo! But even then, when you really sit back and think about it, there's no comparison in those two matches. And I honestly thought that because of the whole Bullet Club thing, the SummerSlam match wasn't going to be as great, because you think about it. John Cena versus AJ Styles on any card is the main event. But the hype around that match really wasn't as high as it should have been, because it was like so much was going on for SummerSlam. So I was going into thinking that, okay, it's going to be another good match. Cena's probably going to win. And, you know, it's going to be one of those misbooking opportunities that Adam is probably going to talk about in the future. But, oh, I love when I'm wrong in WWE. Absolutely love it. AJ Styles and Cena put on a match that, in my opinion, rivals The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 25. Now, I know that is going far. And then you're probably thinking, well, why the hell did he put it at number 10? Like I said, there's no order. But that match, for me, had me on the edge of my seat, as if I was there, like actually in the moment. I felt every move. I felt every second. I literally was biting my fingernails off. And I am a huge John Cena fanboy. Loved him his entire career. But I have never wanted him to lose so bad in my life. And when AJ Styles kicked out of that attitude adjustment, or what I like to refer to it as the FU, because I grew up in 2003, off of the top rope, might I add. Something that I don't think anybody else has ever done. I almost broke my laptop. I just couldn't believe it. I mean, we've seen Cena have some great matches, and we've seen AJ just shoot to levels far beyond our expectation. But, wow. That match was everything. It told every story. It was one of the matches where WWE got it right. They got it right. AJ Styles won. They stole everything that night. Not just the show, but the year, and maybe the next 10 years. Woo.